R.I.P. Jay Briscoe, man. R.I.P.
Yep.
That video right there, that little clip, that really encompassed what the Briscoes was all about. Like you felt that, like the energy that
Yeah.
as soon as you hear "reach for the sky, boy," like as soon as
Da-da,
that thing hits, you knew what time it was. You knew it.
yeah. And judging by like the hype you hear yourself in that video, you can see the excitement that the Briscoes just brought. Like when they came out, like for us, and of my lifetime in wrestling, the Briscoes have probably been the best tag team in my lifetime. Like consistently throughout the years with putting on bangers matches, personalities, and everything. Like following them from early Ring of Honor days, even up until now, they're still one of the elite tag teams, if not the top two in the game, if not number one in the game today. Like even considering last year with the year they had, like with FTR and feuding with the main event and everything like that, and just going on from different program to program with NWA and all that. They
And
to me were Ring of Honor. Like Jay Briscoe, Mark Briscoe are Ring of Honor, and it's just a
they, they, they
tragedy to hear
just
about this passing.
they just got inducted to the Ring of Honor Hall of Fame too. They never left the company. Like,
Nope.
even when the company wasn't a company, they were still repping that company. Like, man, and we just discussed this. Like, I think it was the top 200 tag teams or top 100 tag teams, 500 tag teams, and they're still on the top of the list
Yeah.
year after year after year, top five,
Yeah.
top one, two, three, like interchangeable, like,
Yeah.
and not disregarding anything that Jay did with his brother Mark, but the motherfucker was a world champion too.
Yeah. Even his singles competitors. I know we just started the show with Briscoe. Breaking news yesterday: Jay Briscoe passed away in a car accident. He was riding with his two daughters, who are both severely injured. And again, our thoughts, prayers, support goes to that family and condolences and all around. This isn't just a person that just had a wrestling career. He's a family man, providing for all that. Let's not forget all that. But it's truly like one of the sad moments where people will just think of the Briscoes as a tag team, but Jay Briscoe's single Ring of Honor run, banger after banger, just like really like he to me he embodies Mr. Ring of Honor. He was on the first ever Ring of Honor show. He's been on every single Ring of Honor show I've ever attended. Him and his brother Mark, whether it's in singles or tag team, and I think just never felt entertaining. I just think that over the time of years, just like not thinking like the last time I watched him wrestle was probably the main event match, the one you just showed. Thinking that would be the last time I would see a Jay Briscoe match or anything like that. So just doing that, I can see how this shook up the rest of the world because there's so many people who come through that Ring of Honor system who have wrestled Jay Briscoe. I don't care if you're Adam Cole to the Bucks or Kenny Omega or Jay Lethal or whoever. All these people went
Sami
through the
Zayn,
Briscoes.
Kevin
Sami
Owens,
Zayn, Kevin Owens,
like the
Samoa Joe.
works. Tyler Black, Seth Rollins, like, the works.
Yeah, so you can see how this is really like hit the wrestling community hard. Like you can tell how serious of a passing this was when in the middle of a WWE program, mind you, Jay Briscoe has never stepped foot in a WWE ring, maybe in a tryout or something, but I mean like on TV or anything, that they stopped their show NXT and immediately said Jay Briscoe has passed. And it hits everybody because everybody wrestled Jay Briscoe. It's literally the Briscoes in their 20 something year career or whatever it is. They have literally wrestled everybody, been on every show, and this is a impact not only in the wrestling community, but I just think just in general, this is a really difficult conversation to have. Damn, that's a tough
RPJ
one.
Briscoe, man. Like, you know, all we can do now is just reach for the sky and then,
Man up.
hopefully, yeah, man up. That's what he would want us to do. That's exactly what he would want us to do. We got to man up and we got to continue living the life that he would have lived
Yeah.
continually. Like,
Which,
and the condolences again go to his brother Mark, his wife, his daughters. Like,
yeah, that's the part that really gets you. It's similar to like the passing of Kobe Bryant and stuff. Like, it's not just that wrestler right here. It was the family man, and he was just doing basic family duties, basically picking his daughter up from like cheerleading or school or something, and just driving, and then someone come to the other side of the road in the collision. They don't have all the details, but they released it, and it just sounds like just a horrible situation. Just to like, you got to feel for their family, like that. It's painful, just in general thinking about it. The quote Trichopedia, NXT was supposed to do some sort of video segment, probably for Pretty Deadly. That was immediately scrapped, which is the right thing to do. Which was the thing to
there.
do. Like, you can't anticipate stuff like this, and then when it happens, it's immediately what do you do? So good job on whoever was that come from the top, probably Triple H or something, or Shawn Michaels, whoever was running the show there, and who was just like, nah, we can't do this. It's been a tragedy, and we can't play and stuff like, you know, just in general. It was just hard. It was heartbreaking. The whole thing is heartbreaking, and you know, like Trigopedia said, hopefully there's some form of a tribute on the Ring of Honor show. I mean, on the AEW show tonight, like they own all his footage, and they can put together something, and Tim Bell salute. Just have the wrestlers say something because 90% of their roster is old Ring of Honor. Literally
No,
ninety
no
percent of
funny,
it.
like no
No,
funny.
no
Like
bullshit.
AEW is half Ring of Honor, and then everything else is like indie, like super indie. And
Yeah,
again, it's just like we're talking of the course of like 20 plus years of wrestling the best of the best from Japan to Mexico to to New Zealand, Australia, UK. Like
all
they
over.
wrestled everywhere. Like even the small indie joints, the GCWs defy progress. Like everywhere you can imagine.
Yeah, and the fact that that I'm never going to get a Briscoe match again, it really hurts because again, I think one thing has remained consistent from however how many years we've been doing this channel show and everything. I don't think I've ever said a bad thing about the Briscoes. I don't think there was ever a match when I went, fuck, the Briscoes disappointed the shit out of me in this one. Even when they
Well,
had that
well,
match with the Rock and Roll Express, I was like, whatever. I was still happy to see them. Boy, that's not their fault. They never disappoint. They come out there, they put their body on the line, they give you the show. They go for match stealers every single time they go out there, whether it's against the Young Bucks, King of Wrestling, whoever. It's just nonstop. Steen and Generico, whatever. They went out there and they just do their damn thing, and I don't even know how to react. Even like if Mark Briscoe continue, I don't even know how I react watching a Mark Briscoe match. I may even get emotional doing that because this, like you said, it's a hit. This is one of those hit. Like, damn, this is fucking for real.
all we can do, like again, like we just gotta man up, and hopefully the surgery goes well with the daughters. Again, the prayers go out to the family. That's really all we can say. We did have some, not to like put a damper on the show, but like the news is the news, and we have to cover it. you know
Yeah, it has.
um there's a lot of stuff that did happen this last week, with the it's messed up because we're talking about Hard to Kill, and
Yeah,
it's
it's just everything. Talk about impact, hard to kill. Everything is a reminder. It's just like what the hell. Like it's really that overshadowing over everything, and you know, I just hope that everybody chip in, support the family that he has, support Mark Briscoe. It's gonna be difficult. It's Mark Briscoe's fucking birthday, for God's sakes. This is like it's gonna be burned in his head every year, and that's the part that it's like I could imagine that if one of my brothers were to pass in an accident, which could happen, anything could happen any day of the week, and this is more proof to it. And
I drove
car
I
accident and
drove
everything.
extra careful on the way home today from work. I drove
Yeah,
extra careful.
yeah,
You know, I came home. I kissed Genesis in the room over there. I was, got my baby on the way. I got babies that I don't get to see, but I know that they're good. I know that they're straight. You know, it's
yeah,
tell the people that you love them while they're here, man.
yeah.
You
Because
know,
you never
give
know.
them their flowers right now.
Yeah, because you could never
Give,
know. It shows how fragile life is, and how at any given moment anything can happen and just be taken away. Like your whole family, the everything could just be just an instant, just gone. And just appreciate the people while they're here, because you never know. Like even before he passed, they had that tweet of him just talking about check out my new hats. It's 13 time. And I'm assuming he refers to tag team champion or whatever and all that. And he's posting pictures of rainbows and shit. Like the day just seemed like a normal day for him, for everybody, and it just all of a sudden, it was just the end, and it was just like, what the fuck? It's a tragedy, and it just shows how dangerous everything is and how little time we have. Like again, like I connect with Jay Briscoe, 38 years old. That's the same age I am. Same thing that he went through right now could have happened to me, or anybody in my family, or Jemal and stuff like that. It just really,
32 years breathing. I'm like 6 years younger. Like like it
yeah,
could have been anybody. Like shit.
yeah, just could have been anybody. It's a tragedy, but you know, as the Briscoe said, like you said, reach for the sky. Here we go. Man up. Support them boys all you want. The wrestling world will still go on, but it will not be forgotten. But the Briscoes will not be forgotten. Or Jay Briscoe in particular. Mark Briscoe may continue. I don't know. I don't even know if I can watch a Mark Briscoe match. Because I'm only going to think about, like, fuck, man, I love the Jay. But it's just gonna be it's gonna continue to go, and it's just gonna hurt, and I believe we all will go past it. The best thing you could do, try to support his family, prayers for the daughters in surgery, who's in serious condition and all that. I don't know what the conditions are, what the surgeries require, but hopefully she's able to get upright, walk, you know, have everything, just prayers for all of them, just survive basically.
What would be crazy, and this is just like me fantasy booking and whatever not. Um, if out of respect of Mark Briscoe, um, Claudio gives him a shot at the good old Ring of Honor title. Like that would be super fucking dope. And you know, the tournament there's got to be a tournament. There's got to be a tournament for the tag titles. They were the Ring of Honor tag team champions. Obviously, that's come to pass, but there has to be like the Jay Briscoe Memorial Tag Team Tournament for the tag titles. Like that would be
Yeah,
pretty cool.
yeah. Dang, it's crazy. Pass as a champion. That's like one of the things that didn't even click in my mind. Like they are champions or whatever, but never clicked in my mind. Like I will arguably say his best year was last year, probably. The Briscoes, just the feud
I
with
don't know,
FTR,
man. I don't
that
know.
feud with
That two
FTR.
years, that 2 years, my guy was undefeated. He was not
Yeah,
losing. He beat Jay Lethal. He beat Jay Lethal, and then he freaking held that thing for like 2 years, man.
that's true.
Unbeaten for 2 years. He was on a Roman Reigns run. Roman
That's
Reigns,
true.
like he did Roman Reigns before Roman Reigns did Roman Reigns, son. Think about that. And he
Yeah,
wrestled like we're talking AJ, we talking Jay Lethal, Adam Cole, Matt Taven, we talking the works, Roddy Strong, freaking Kyle O'Reilly, like man, Dalton
it just
Cap,
went on. It's
everybody.
a
A who,
long list,
who,
a
a
whole catalog
Kenta,
of who lost.
Joe, who's who.
He has. There's a fatal four way I went to with him, Champa, uh, what's his name now? It was Hanson at the time, and this is the 40th anniversary show, and I
Yeah,
think it was Michael
Ivar, yeah.
Elgin. Yeah, I think it was Michael Elgin, banger on banger, and he fought that fatal four way match, and then it was a 2 night event. So the next night he teamed with Mark Briscoe. I forget remember who they fought, but that was also like fuck. And I even believe Ryan. He threw like his shirt in the crowd. Ryan got his shirt. It was Mark Briscoe's shirt, not Jay's, but it was just like fuck. Just those little moments of just like the Briscoes you're not gonna have again. I remember first hearing about the Briscoes, going like thinking that they were related to Gerald Briscoe, like oh these are his kids or whatever,
Yeah, I
and going like okay,
I was like,
and
okay,
then
they're keeping that Briscoe name alive.
yep, and then only to see like this full different identity and going like these dudes are crazy. Like that's what you immediately go with. Like these dudes are crazy. To one of the coolest finishing names ever, the J Driller, which is a great play up.
People
They don't
still
know.
use it.
Yeah,
People use it to this day. I've seen Kenny Omega use it on Will Ospreay in that match.
yeah.
That classic at Wrestle Kingdom. I was like, oh, there's that thing. Go. He got
The
hit
J
with that
Driller.
before. Every time I
But
see that move, I think of Jay Briscoe, man. Like,
yeah. I was thinking because of the name, I was like the J Driller, and I always go like, oh J Driller tribute, and I was go like, fuck, that's a cool ass name for a finisher. With your name being Briscoe, I was like, oh, and all that connect, it was like that, and even the promos, the style of promos that they cut, they are traditional. I'm talking about the modern ones. It's just hyping up, running up. It sounds like someone's really talking mad shit to you, and you gonna have to fucking fight these dudes. Like, fuck, I don't want any of that. Either the
there was
chicken
two
coop or whatnot.
there was two promos in particular that if you guys have not watched it, I recommend that you do. There was one that he was the world champion. He was the Ring of Honor world champion, and basically he was smoking. He's, he was smoking. He had Mark in the back, and he was just like, a lot of y'all motherfuckers talking about y'all surprised I'm the world champion. Surprise where, motherfucker?
Yeah, I
He
remember
was
that
just
one.
talking shit. He was like,
Yeah,
surprise. Nah, you don't be surprised. I'm the best.
yeah,
And, and then there's the other one where it was recently the EC3 promo, like
yeah,
that whole EC3 thing, um, where he was talking about uh how he's not going to shake EC3's hand and how he doesn't deserve to shake his hand. Off all the hands that he shook, Masawa, Brian Danielson, Kentas, Joe, like everybody that because the code of honor is such a
yeah.
thing in Ring of Honor. So all those hands that he shakes, he's like, I'm gonna shake your hand after I beat you. And he eventually did shake EC3's hand. If you get go watch that match back, EC3 Jay Briscoe. I think it was like 2020 or 2021.
Yeah. And I was thinking of ways, that AEW can honor Jay Briscoe since they own all the rights. I honestly think, and this isn't a business move. I'm not talking about business or anything, or what the financials of this, or how would that be. Just release the best stuff on the YouTube channel or Honor Club or whatever. Just start putting it out there so people can actually get the word out. For all the years that people didn't see Jay Briscoe, the earlier years when Ring of Honor was kind of this young upstart indie company to, it eventually gained prominence, but there's a lot of great years of the Briscoes that, should be available that you can just see. Like, just be able to watch and, to honor not only the man, the team, but his family and everything. And I just feel like that would be the right thing to do. And hopefully, they go the right route. And I'm sure they will. Like, I don't doubt, like, they're not going to take care of anybody. Like, I hope they handle this similar to the way they handle Brody Lee and stuff like that. Like, they do handle this stuff very well and respectfully. And, yeah, I just don't know, like, I can see the emotional hit. I don't know how Dynamite's happening tonight. Like, literally, with all the people on there, I can see people just being hurt. Whether it's Brian Danielson or the Bucks and everybody, Penta and fucking like Pentito. All these people have fought the Briscoes. Everybody on tonight.
At least on multiple occasions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've seen the Briscoes live 3 times in my existence. 2 times against the main event, and then the one in Madison Square Garden at freaking Supercard G1. So
Yeah.
it's if those are the only 3 matches I got to see them live, I'm glad I got the honor to see that. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's either 3 or 4. I don't know. It's some tape shows, which kind of overlap each other and stuff like that, and and it was an honor. It was an honor. Again, like I said to start this, best tag team of my lifetime. I'm not even. There's no bullshit about this. There's no like. This is recent of the moment. This is something I would probably say either next week or the week before or whatever because it's the one tag team that has been consistent. They have stayed a tag team. It's none of that breakup shit. They've had matches against each other, but it's none of that. We're gonna break up shit.
Bangers,
Bangers,
bangers against each
not
other.
even sleepers. Not even sleepers. Like they try
Not
to kill each
sleeping.
other.
No, they fucked each other up. They beat
Yeah,
the hell. They beat each other's ass. They were like, nah,
yeah.
nah, chicken. I'm tired of your shit, chicken. Yo,
Like
man.
it's just one of those things where you just go like, fuck. It's really hard to imagine the wrestling world just in general without the Briscoes. Like I still had the dream match like of Usos, Briscoes, FTR, Bucks, the 4 best tag teams of this generation in some type of weird fatal 4-way. Didn't care what the fuck the company was, but just like one of those matches would have happened, and just the fact that just that that possibility to happen because he still was young, like 38. I feel like I know Jay Briscoe for about 50 years. He should be in his 50s at this point. He should be looking like Goldust out there or Rey Mysterio out the street.
But he did. He strong as fuck, like energetic as hell. Both like damn son, like
yeah.
shit.
Honestly, they're probably the most hood tag team to ever come up. Just
Hoodest tag team from Sandy Fort, like, Delaware, boy. I didn't even know about no damn Delaware. No Sandy Fort. Like, it's like, where they from? Sandy Fort. Where is that at? He runs a chicken farm? What?
Yeah, where they get these dudes? Where do we find these dudes? Like, that's the question whenever you look at the Briscoes. Like, they allowing these dudes on TV? Like that's what for real what was going on to the point where they were never allowed on TV, mainstream TV, but whatever that case was a long time ago. It's just
you know what's the irony in all this? Like he never stepped foot in a WWE ring, but WWE stopped what they were fucking doing to acknowledge what happened with him. It's great. That is the ultimate respect for me. Like,
it's. I mean, I believe the Briscoes were on WWE's radar, but I think they ran to the same issue that AEW is currently running into, like the whatever. I think it was tweets or whatever that they weren't allowed to like book these guys or stuff. Whatever. It's comments. It's like, and I guess the Briscoes were quote unquote canceled. I guess I don't know what the fuck their situation is.
But you can have Nick Gage on TV slicing Chris Jericho with a pizza cutter and stuff like that with Domino's pizza in the back. In picture.
Or hypocritically, both shows can put Mike Tyson on TV, who's actually convicted of fucking rape. I'm just saying. Innocent or guilty, whatever you believe. But still, the facts is that. Like, just crazy that the Briscoes could never be on mainstream TV. Over the course of they can only be on either a pay-per-view or not national TV, but whatever the fuck Sinclair was doing, whatever that is, syndication TV. But this is a lot.
How many pay-per-views do you think they've been on? Like,
I think they. I was going to give a high 80% of Ring of Honor pay-per-views.
Hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
And not just like Ring of Honor, like we're talking like other people's shit. Like, I've seen them at Wrestle Kingdom whoop some ass. I've seen them, at Triple Mania beating some niggas' asses. Like,
every single show. Like it'd be like if I'm watching an indie show, the Briscoes were probably on that show.
like Bandito, always there.
Yeah. Bandito or Ishii, always on that fucking show. Like these dudes, or like Taya Valkyrie, always. It's like, these people are always on these indie shows. These people just be out there. Like it could be any random indie show. Oh, the Briscoes are here. Oh shit! But every single match, every time you see them on a poster, immediately it was like, what they doing? Like it didn't matter what show, who they fighting. I don't even know who they fighting.
it put credibility, and this is a testament to both Mark and Jay. It put credibility on whoever they was fighting, right? Prime example, the main event, right?
Yeah, I was about to say the fucking main
I've
event.
been
I never heard
new.
of him.
I've been new because I'm from here. I'm from here. I've been new about the main event. I know what the main event is capable of. I know that they could be one of the best, if not the best. Like, private parties are doing what they're doing with Matt Hardy and stuff
They
right
ain't
now.
doing
But
shit. I'm gonna be
I
honest, they ain't
know,
doing
but like
shit.
again,
I know,
like if you give them the opportunity, right, to do what they do, they could be the best.
Yeah.
Potential is always there. But you put them in a match against the Briscoes, you've arrived. You've done
Elevated
something.
everybody. It
You
elevates everybody.
mean something. Win,
Like
lose, draw, you mean something now.
I'm gonna be honest. When I first saw the main event and they were wrestling the Briscoes, I literally went, "Man, what the fuck Jemal got me watching? This fucking lion and this fucking guy and this fucking hula hoop." And then you watch the match, and then the Briscoes are selling for him, and they're making it, and it's like, "Fuck, this is a legit tag team." And it
Shit.
just
And then they
took
hit
it to
that
that next level.
grand finale.
Yeah,
Once they
yeah,
hit that
bingo.
grand
Oh, it's the
finale,
finale. I was like, I'm sold.
uh,
I'm sold. They got my attention. But yeah, just an all out tragedy, the whole situation. And again, as I've said like 1,000 times, and I feel like we have repeated ourselves a million times, but whatever the fuck. Yeah, condolences to the family and everything like that. Just man up and continue the show and cover some of the stuff. I don't even know how to do a smooth transition, so I'm not. Mickie James had her last rodeo. And she retained.
yeah, basically, Hard to Kill was actually a really good pay per view. The Santino Marella shows up out of nowhere.
How did you feel about that? How did you feel about him being the director of authority? Because I went, it's Santino.
Director of Authority, DOA. So Santino took a gimmick from Raw's Retro and just decided that he was going to bring it back.
He was like, "Oh, I'm watching the tag team, the guys with the motorcycles."
He must have watched an episode of Raw's Retro with the Big Ross Man and Mandy, and so it's like, "Oh, DOA, yes, I should be DOA, Director of Authority."
Manny in the chat said Dave Melting gave this. Which is true. But Santino is the new director of authority. He basically screwed Moose out the digital media title in a match that him and Joe Henry had, which was really good. Like, it was like, oh man, this is a straight up just wrestling match. Because we had hardcore and all that other shit on the show, but this was like the first actual wrestling match. And it was like, damn, they're fucking kicking ass. This is a good ass match.
Joe Henry is one of those guys that's like very underrated. I used when WCPW was a thing, and then it became Defiant. It became Defiant afterwards. Like Joe Henry had this group called the Prestige, and he was the leader of it, and it was just good work. Yeah. So I've been on it.
Key spot of the night, which I was over impressed. I was like, when Joe Henry had him in the suplex, and he's walking around the ring with fucking Moose.
He just
walking around going like, fuck, that's strong as fuck. Like when you look at
Moose
it,
is not small.
Like, no, Moose is ginormous. He's about 6'8", probably 300 pounds or something.
And offensive linebacker, bro. He got literally an offensive linebacker on his shoulders, just walking casually in the ring. Yeah, just shows you the work that Joe Henry put into that match. So
yeah,
kudos to digital media champion Joe Henry.
Kudos to both of them. That was like that was probably my surprise match of the night. Like other matches on the card, you kind of just be like, oh yeah, it's probably gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And this one, I was going like, I don't know, this might be okay. And then you watch it, you go like, fuck, they put on a banger.
Nah, you know what shocked me? Freaking old 72-year-old man in that freaking like, who is this guy? What is this? He's 72, and then everybody just like selling for him and everything. I'm like, what the? He's Steve Ball, Mike Gailey in that hole. I'm like, yo, what the What's going on?
Hey, self for the 72-year-old man. I mean, speaking of old men, the show started with an old man versus Josh Alexander. Bully Ray in a Full Metal Mayhem match against Josh Alexander. Josh
Thank God.
Alexander's wife, Rupert, not here, ended up showing up anyway. And
Cost and
hitting him in
bully
the
the
nuts.
match, as she should. As she should.
As she should.
People
Although
forgot.
Oh, go ahead.
People forgot that she used to be a pro wrestler. So, like, you know, I think they were trying to convey that in the announce table, but they did very poor rendition of it. And I was just like, yeah, we know she used to be a pro wrestler.
All right, I for the run record did not know anything. I honestly don't know much about Josh Alexander or his wife. I know that he's a great wrestler and all that, but like what he's married to, what's going on that, like I don't know anything about his personal life. But this match was happening, and she's like, "Oh, she's wrestling." I was like, "Oh, okay." And they were like, "Oh, she used to be a pro wrestler," and I was like, "Oh," and I was like, "What?" Okay. It was very quick. It reminded me of old Speed Racer cartoons. Oh my God, it's Josh Alexander, his wife. She's
Trey Miguel, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna say before we go to the next one, before we go to Trey Miguel and everything else, I still think Bully should have won, even though he's.
You think Bully should have won?
I would have put it on. Josh Alexander is boring. He's a boring champion.
No,
he can give you these matches. He can give you matches, but he ain't giving me much story.
I'm not jacking it. Bully's done enough. How much more do we have to do with Bully Ray? How much?
Just give me a. Just champion, I want to be like
the same issue. So people don't think that I'm the people don't think that I'm biased. Why is Jeff Jarrett on my fucking television screen every fucking Wednesday? We've seen the King of the Mountain already. Leave it alone. Let it die. No, get out of here. Pack him up. Get him out of here. 72-year-old guy in my X division, get him out of here. I don't need this. Why is he here? Bully Ray, pack him up. Jericho, hang it up. Be a manager. You're already on the commentary table. That's why Taz is there. Excalibur's there. You join it too. Stop it.
The eradication of all old men.
Pack it up. Get out of here.
I would love to see at your next wrestling event. Pack it up.
Next time I see Shane Douglas, I'm going to go, hey, Shane, pack it up, bro. Pack it up. Pack it up 2023.
The admin account, who could be anybody. It could be Eric or just it's Manny.
Damn, you didn't have to say his kid was dumb, though.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. The kid didn't do anything.
The kid is innocent. Oh, no, he did stop bringing his family to work. It's not bringing family to work to every pay-per-view. I'm just saying. That's literally every pay-per-view. Josh Alexander's family's here. And then they get attacked.
Oh, but it's okay if Mickie James does it, right? Oh, okay.
This is the last rodeo. This is the last rodeo. And she didn't bring the one person in her family that people would have turned from, and that's Nick Aldis.
That would have been the perfect send off. He did, the one person that should have showed up and he couldn't even do it. He couldn't do the job for his wife. What a piece of shit.
I'm sure he was in the back. I'm sure it had something to do with contracts or something. Maybe he couldn't show up here on TV. He's in the back. Yeah. See someone peeking.
It's Genesis.
But what do you think of Mickie James and Jordan Grace, the main event of the evening? Before we get into the other stuff in the
I was actually shocked about that. But I was pleasantly surprised that they did that. It's a testament for Mickie James, right? Not so much Jordan Grace, because Jordan Grace had a career year last year, and then building that momentum into this year. But for Mickie James to even win the world title, like the women's championship, even winning, she did the whole her Indian culture and everything like that. Like that was pretty cool. They did have a fire match. It was worth the main event. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, I have no gripes about it. The only
Since you have
gripes
one.
I only have one gripe about it, and
Okay.
you know what that is.
You want to get her all that? You want her to pack it up?
Pack her up too. Get her out of here.
Pack it
Pack
up.
her up. I thought this was your last rodeo. That's why I watched. Dang. Now we got
24
Hardcore
years,
Country
Mickie.
2023.
Getting in the Rumble
Pack
one
her
more
up
time with
too.
that title.
Now the question now remains, and I ask you, do you think that the last rodeo still continues until she loses the title? Or is it one of those things like, if she
That's
gets
what I was
screwed over,
wondering.
then she has to do another one and then that's it? Or like, what is it? What is
Yeah,
this? Is the
that's what
last
I was thinking.
rodeo
I was like,
continue?
and I remember hearing, I can't remember which one it was, Eight English or whatever the fuck that. I remember the name, Todd Grisham, whatever the fuck his name is, Todd Phillips.
Todd
Saying,
Phillips
like,
and Matthew Redwald, Aiden English, whatever that's what we're gonna call them.
And then they were like, "This is the end of the last rodeo." So I'm like, so if she wins, if she keeps retaining, does she stay or does she lose? And that it is confusing. I don't know. I think if she loses the title, she got to go. Pack it up. Pack it up.
We're gonna find out on Thursday. We're
Yeah.
definitely gonna find out on Thursday.
Because it's the number one contender is Slamovich, right? Masha. She won the match and she's the number one contender, right? Oh, she gonna end that shit, Mickie. She gonna end that shit.
She gonna end her and then that shit, and then get her just desserts.
Yes. But overall, it was a really good match. It was main event worthy. It kept me at the edge of my seat because I was like, Mickie ain't winning. And then when she won, I went, Mickie won. Oh shit! Because she had everybody out there, including Victoria, who she like dug all her family. It seemed like the end. It felt like the end. I was like, oh, I guess we're continuing this.
It would have been a
She's gonna be
nice
in the
send
Rumble.
off. Like, it would have been a nice send off. Jordan Grace continues doing what she does. And, I'm the one that retired Mickie James. She has another notch under her big muscle belt. So, like, yeah.
I thought that would have been it. So, you were going to say something about the Trey Miguel. Which match were you going to talk about?
The Trey Miguel Black Taurus match. I like this heel Trey Miguel that we're seeing. Like, the spray can to the face. Like, he was like, I'm gonna spray him, and then the ref is like, give me that, and then he takes it away, and then Trey Miguel pulls another one out.
It adds something to his character. Like he's a better, like as a heel right now with the spray can and all that.
Yeah, because
it's so much better than just him being, oh, I'm Trey Miguel. I just want to fight.
Miles Morales in wrestling. Yeah. Like, come on, man. Come on. Spider-Man 2 is not out yet. Relax.
Join me on the dark side. Neither Spider-Man is out. Either on the PS5, Spider-Man 2 is not out, or Across the Spider-Verse is not out. It's not a good time to be that one. It's time to be a heel. Praise.
And he's doing it well.
Him and Taurus, great match. Taurus never fails. I love Taurus. Like, at first you think this is silly when you look at him going like this, but then that dude wrestles and you go like, Black Taurus he's the man.
Black Taurus is the man, yo. When is he gonna stop losing? He's the Lucha Libre Ishii.
yeah, he does trouble the fuck out of everyone. I don't know when he's gonna win a match. In fact, I'm gonna be for the record. I don't know if I've ever seen Black Taurus win a match.
I've seen him win matches.
Maybe one.
I've seen him win matches, some squash matches, but like
contender matches or something.
Yeah. I've seen him get to the title, and then he never wins.
The mountaintop and falls hard. You're all hyped, Taurus. You're all hyped.
He's the Mexican Ishii, man.
He's the San Diego Chargers of the fucking wrestling world. Get to the playoffs, but once I get there, shit gets weird. I thought Gresham and Eddie Edwards had a good match. Gresham is so small. I feel like he gets smaller every time I see him wrestle. Cause I'm like, Eddie Edwards isn't the biggest dude, but he was like a monster compared to Gresham. But they had a banger of a match. Just a great overall wrestling match. What else? What am I missing? Tag team match was good. I enjoyed that. ASOS, the Bullet Club versus Machine Guns.
Well, the guns just solidifying their legacy as one of the best tag teams to ever do it. Like they keep putting
Hold
and
on, brother.
they
Hold
they
on. When
they
do they get to
aren't.
pack it up? When they getting to pack it
No,
up?
it's
When they
it's
packing
it's
it up?
almost time. It's almost time, but it's not quite there just yet. You know, it's like they've been consistent. Like, it's all about that consistency. It's not like Ricky Morton, who, yeah, I'm out of the game 30 years, and I decided when I'm 60 to freaking come back, and I'm a
I
tag
don't
with
think
my
he
son
stopped.
because
I
my
don't think
partner because my partner can't hack it anymore with him as cross-eyed as sitting back.
Tag.
He
Why don't
can't,
you look at me? Don't you look at me? Do you want the tag or
see
not?
the tag. He can't see the tag. I thought you were tagging over here. Gotta tag with my son.
Yeah, shoot. You're done. You pack it up. I'm
Pack
still
it
out
up.
there doing Canadian destroyers and shit. Randomly.
Jesus. Not even
Uh,
Canadian. All
yeah.
people that's not Canadian should not be able to do the destroyer.
I don't think anybody should do it unless this is their finisher. I'm just saying the move is too cool of a move just to be like kick out on two and no one even or not even kick out, get up and super kick a guy right after you get it. Like nah, you should be out. You should be out. My favorite finisher of all time. You guys ruined it. Petey Williams just rolled over his grave, and Pete Williams had to survive and watch everybody do his move.
When multi-recording platinum record selling artist Bad Bunny hits a destroyer in the fucking ring in a WWE program, then that's when you have to dead the move. It's over.
Yep, it's over. Killed the move. What else happened on this show? Overall, it's just a really good show. You had some returns of PCO and Santino Marella made his debut as director
Kenny King
authority.
came back, screwed
Kenny
over
King,
Speedball.
yeah, just beat his ass. He wasn't supposed to be here till Thursday. What was stopping him from coming today?
If you guys are gonna watch Impact on Thursday, that's one of my matches for the week. Go peep out Kenny King versus Speedball Mike Bailey. They're gonna have a fight pit match of their own.
Yep. What? No ropes or whatever.
No ropes, no ropes,
no
baby.
ropes.
Just think of like GCW Tony Deppen kind of thing.
It's more what's the Josh Barnett Bloodsport kind of vein, but it's in the ring, I guess. So look forward to that one this Thursday on Impact Wrestling. Yeah, people on Impact, they got a lot of stuff going on this week where we get follow up to what's gonna happen with the last rodeo, this fight pit match. I'm sure Moose is gonna complain about the digital media title. And then Josh Alexander needs a new number one contender.
Who do you think that's going to be based off of the landscape of how Impact is right now? Who do you think is next in line?
I'm going to say due to the Gresham Edwards match, it's probably going to be Edwards for going over.
We've seen it.
I got it. Yeah. But who hasn't he fought? I mean, his 200-something day reign. I don't know who, unless they're going to have somebody come out of nowhere. Like a Nick Aldis just come out of nowhere, they dig his ass up or something. I don't really see anybody else like contending.
Man,
like won't have Moose go back at him?
Nah. Moose just lost. You just lost, bro.
Yeah,
He had just lost. You could do like a champion versus champion, Joe Henry versus but not for the titles, just like for pride.
Maybe that Matt Cardona goes for the title. I mean, he's done. The major
they have to get those tag titles first. They have to do some shit with the guns.
Yeah, so it's interesting. It's a new landscape of like who can be the number one contender for the title or whatnot. Or they may just run Bully back again.
Oh my god.
Run that shit back.
I'm not done with you. Well, okay, Billy.
I wouldn't have been done if it wasn't for your stupid wife. Now, at least
Tommy Dreamer came out.
They had that whole twist of Tommy. Like, Tommy ain't turning heel.
Tommy, chill, bro. You're done. You look like a sack of potatoes.
I know, the spot falling off a ladder onto thumbtacks looked like that hurt like hell. I feel like that hurts.
Tommy, chill. You're Mickey Rourke's the wrestler. You're Roddy the Ram. Chill. It's sad.
I'm never giving him that. That title belongs to Ricky Morton.
Ricky
That's
Morton.
nearly the rail. That's nearly the rail. I can see him
If
leaving all the fans and
if
everything.
anything, that's Ric Flair and Chris Jericho because they can't let it go.
Oh, Chris Jericho. That kind of.
The irony that I'm saying that is Chris Jericho because I was at WrestleMania 25. I
Oh
was
yeah.
there. I was there.
Decked him. Decked him. Oh no, I do like that meme. This looks like modern Chris Jericho punching old Chris Jericho. It's just so true.
Damn, that's kind of crazy because before all those guys, aside from Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, so like that's the last time I seen Piper. That was the last time I seen Snuka. Um, who else wrestled that match? Yeah, it was a handicap. It
Yeah.
was a handicap match. It was Piper, Snuka, Steamboat versus Jericho in the handicap.
Yeah. Steamboat had that
Jericho,
little comeback though for that minute after that.
yeah, Jericho
He
waxed
was like, "Oh,
them.
he still got that," and then him and Jericho had like a little program for a few months, going like, "Fuck,
Facts.
there." It was the last great Steamboat run. I'm glad he didn't do the last. Oh, he had one more match.
He did have one more match, and they need to stop with these one more matches. I'm tired of
Yeah.
it.
Flair.
We gotta get me a graphic where it's just like I'm saying, pack it the fuck up,
Pack
just
it
pack
up.
it up,
I wouldn't mind you with a megaphone just yelling, "Pack it up."
pack that shit up.
Like that shit up. You just stuffing shit into their bag.
It's like hearing it's like hearing Hulk Hogan's theme song, and you're just like, no, get the fuck out of here,
Fuck
get
out
out
of
of
here.
here.
Get out of here, Hogan.
Everybody's all cheering, and then there's that one guy in the back.
All right. And for the last topic, I guess, I mean, there's stuff coming on the horizon, but I had to ask you, what do you think those Giants gonna do?
Yo, it's the trophy. It's the Lombardi or nothing, my guy. What you mean? What you mean?
They're
It's
not
the
getting
Lombard.
knocked out?
Pause. Was the Giants wild card? Were they a wild card in these playoffs,
They
or
were?
did they get it there on their own?
Oh, I can't remember. I think they were there on their own because I think they actually had a winning record this year. I
If
can't remember.
they're on their own, then they're in jeopardy. But a wild card Giants team in the playoffs is dangerous. If you need future reference, or if you need reference for that, go ask Tom Brady, bro. Go ask Tom Brady. 16 and oh no, the one game you're supposed to win, you didn't.
All right, hold on.
And then
Anyone?
and then the year later, or 2 years after that, he did it again. So
All right. Let's see. Many comments. Josh is boring. Dragon Hill is boring. I forget. Already read that one. Ricky James brings a title to work.
well,
Tonka is a sellout. Tonka was a sellout, but now that he wants to show up to the 30th anniversary of Raw because he wants to watch his son's wrestling match, kind of makes
kudos to
him a good sponsor.
Tatanka for that. Kudos to
Yeah.
Tatanka.
But
Family
he's
over
still sold out.
family
He's
over
still
everything.
sold out. He's still sold out. You joined the $1 Million Man, you piece of shit.
Shit. Walter's girlfriend retired.
Beyonce? Yeah.
Jenny, the fashionista.
Hung it up.
I don't know why, but because I was expecting her to come, help Isla Dawn with some shit, but I guess not. I guess she's done.
Maybe wanted to start a family. Gunther was like, I can hold everything down. That's the Intercontinental.
Yeah, I'm the Intercontinental Champion. I'm the Intercontinental Champion.
Intercontinental Champion. I shall hold this family. I shall protect my family as Intercontinental Champion. So stay your ass at home, I guess. I don't know.
They're gonna have a baby called Intercontinental.
Hey, if Kanye West can name his kid North, I'm making name my kid North American Champion. Maybe that's the new era in naming kids. You name them after belts.
Yeah.
This is my son,
this?
Intercontinental.
Who's this? This is Mid-Atlantic right here. Go to whole Mid-Atlantic.
This is Mid-Atlantic. This is Smoky Mountain.
Oh,
This is Little 24.
this is IWGP version 3. What? Oh my God.
24/7 little baby right here.
Where's Stardom at? Where's the Stardom at? Where's she at?
Stardom wouldn't be that bad of a name. Oh shit, Stardom. Okay, IWGP title.
Version 2. Nobody likes you. What?
No one likes you. You were an accident.
You were the Brock belt. Nobody likes you. Oh man.
Thank you, Smoking Skull title.
Smoking Skull. You're the People's Belt, the Brahma Bull belt.
That'd be the adopted one. We're gonna change the name to the People's Champ. All right. Thank you, TV title.
All right, NWO Red. Big Gold Red. You got big old black, and big old red.
Red and black titles.
Naming your babies after championships, man. That's a new look.
Yeah, that would be new one. Like, oh dang, you're the Daniel Bryan Hemp title.
The head title. Oh.
The random belts.
Oh my God. Hey, Purple Cruiserweight. Get over here. Get over here.
Why couldn't I be the WCW Cruiserweight Champion? No, you're the perfect Cruiserweight Classic Champion. That's why your name is Cruiserweight Classic.
Then the Canadian Cruiserweight Champion wants to be serious for a minute and just come out of nowhere. Oh. Come to the phone.
On the way down. Oh, that's not even her stage name. Fuck. Her parents did her no justice.
What do you think of this beef between Dax, your Uncle Dax, and old Road Dogg? They've been Twitter beefing. What's going on? What's going on with this?
One, my rule is if you're not feuding with some old ass wrestler and you're a current wrestler, you're not really wrestling. Right? It's the truth. Like, it's always some random. Two, every motherfucker has a podcast and everybody's saying all types of shit. And everybody gets pissed off on everything, no matter what. Dax ain't even saying anything on his show to be pissing people off. I don't think, but apparently he pissing people off.
Nah, son. All I heard was that he basically called Road Dogg a liar, and yeah. I don't know how true. You know, I don't know how true the statements on either. It's this apples and oranges to me. You know.
The main thing is hopefully it doesn't ruin Dax 2023 if he plans on going to WWE and he's like, nah, I'm gonna hold up. I'm not going there because Road Dogg.
I'm gonna block him. I'm gonna block him to get to WWE on the main roster. I'm gonna block him. You ain't blocking shit. Yes, that's because Daddy's back. Vince is back. He's gonna fucking block them all. Vince is gonna block them all.
Apparently, I'm in the current 12v field of Disco is still at Boo.
This
is mine. This is mine. Disco baby.
If Marcus is in a feud with Disco Inferno, then I'm in a feud with Alex Wright.
I was gonna say yes.
Yeah.
I imagine some indie promoter right now is like, "Oh shit, for real?"
Breaking news: 3 Faces and Alex Wright have beef, and Alex Wright's gonna be like, he's gonna cut the same promo that he cut in WCW Thunder the game. It's Alex Wright.
There's not enough promos like that where the person is facing sideways and they come back around. Like, hey, It's me.
They don't do that shit no more.
Let's go back to that era. Let's go back to that era where cut right, dramatic pose. Get closer
Yeah,
to the
this is
camera.
Alex Wright, and I'm going to show you what real German wrestling is all about. Ah. And then it goes. I just remember those rants in like WCW Thunder or even WCW Nitro. Like you had the rants. It's just so random. Like,
It's those are the days. Video games can't even recreate that. They try to do that. Give me the full guy.
That's what 2K
video.
needs. That's what 2K needs, like a small video package. Oh, so you think you can ready to face the tribal chief, the head of the table? We don't. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I would be upset if I got a promo from Roman Reigns by Roman Reigns.
No, it has to be by Paul.
Yeah, I want Paul to tell me. You really think you could beat the rival team? Like, okay. Consider that hypothetical. You even come into the ring of this rival team.
And then he does it for the entire bloodline. Like they'll try to speak and he'll be like, "No, don't waste your time on these people. Don't waste your time on these people."
Yes. Let's leave. That'd be great. Hopefully the fight forever, which is now removed CM Punk off the cover. Apparently,
he's still in that motherfucking game. He's still gonna get some motherfucking royalties.
Again, he's in the game. FTR is not.
Hey guys, I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you, but if you want to play as FTR, you got to play WWE 2K20, bro. That's just the fact of life.
All right, but that is the conclusion of today's show. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out
540 splash that like button, just like free agent Myron Reed, son. Shout out to Myron Reed for doing the damn thing in MLW.
Yeah, free agent now. Interesting where he goes.
What do you think picks him up?
I think Impact.
If Impact picks him up, then they're gonna pair him with freaking Trey Miguel because that's Rascals.
Yeah, the Rascals.
But then again, there's
NXT.
If NXT gets to him, they could pair him up with Wesley. That's still the Rascal.
It would be a good feud after Dijak if Wesley has to fight Myron Reed after. Like if they were
you abandoned us.
Like, you abandoned us for the money. Like all that. Like I 100% that probably work. But who knows? Myron Reed's pretty good out there, guys.
I hope AEW doesn't pick him up, and even if they do pick him up, I hope they do something with him.
Well, they had Bandito on Dark for like 5 weeks. Like they signed him.
All I'm gonna say, if Myron Reed is on AEW, then he's gonna join the Mogul affiliates. With Ricky Ross the Boss.
Rick Ross and
Ricky Ross the Boss. We're gonna join the Mogul affiliates. You a big motherfucker, you know that?
Shout out to you and your short on the matches to look out for or to watch of the week. Pretty good viewage right there. 20-something likes. It was like, oh, dang. Jemal's the most popular person on the site now. He started from the bottom of ET to now the most viewed original content on the show.
I'm gonna make that a thing. Shout outs to Manny for giving me the idea to do, because remember I was talking about I want to do more for the channel, do more for the show.
It does help bridge the gap of this show and other shows, and help people go out there and look at other stuff. You may not see all the show, but do check some of those stuff out. Like,
that's the crazy thing too, because one of my boys, who's also his name is Jemal. I'm Jemal, but like he was just like, oh, you didn't mention the ladder match with Kenny Omega and company. I was like, well, because everybody knows about that match. Why would I mention something that people are gonna know? I'm trying to get people to watch shit that they don't know, that they will know. Like, spread the wealth. Like, for example, Congo is gonna go against Los Ingobernables soon. I don't know when that is. I think it's next week. It's either this week or next week, but I'm gonna check. If it's next week, I hope it is next week, so that way I can make that my matches of the week. Go watch that. Pro Wrestling Noah versus New Japan Pro Wrestling. Los Ingobernables de Japón versus Congo. Watch that.
Yep.
Watch it.
And Alberto El Patron's making his return to the ring to AAA.
Who's he going? Penta El
Forget
Cero Miedo.
Yes. Only in Mexico where he can get Alberto El Patron now.
Exclusively in Mexico.
Yeah. I think that Mexico even drew the line on Tessa Blanchard when they're like,
Is Tessa Blanchard on that card? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
No, wait. We didn't discuss this on the show. That cheating asshole, that skank, man. What's going on? Did you see that? Did you hear about that?
I know what happened, but I'll be honest. Her cheating on him is the least, the not the worst thing she's ever done. Like I was gonna say that. Like, oh, okay.
That's crazy. Then again, it's like who's piping Clef the Boy Chin Wonder? Who's doing the Crimson Chin right now? Like, I don't know. Tessa Blanchard should be where Charlotte Flair is, but because of her ego and because of what's like, you know, it's basically the story of her dad and Ric Flair, the same shit. Yeah. You know, Tully could have been where Ric Flair is, but same thing. History repeats itself in woman form now.
Chris Leclerc said Mandy Rose is going to be in WWE 2023. She will be exclusive, fan only fans content.
You would have to subscribe to her OnlyFans or her what is it, the Mandy Army or some crazy nonsense.
It's all OnlyFans to me. Whatever. Her Mandy exclusive content.
I think that she should go to Impact and then run that women's division.
Who, Mandy? Oh, she'd get worked in that division. She ain't.
Would she though?
Great.
Would she though?
She'd get whooped.
Would she though?
Yeah.
People don't give the WWE enough credit in their women's division, right? Mandy's worked with a hell of a lot of people.
She has. But I don't know if she's up to the level of the. She might surprise me.
I mean, she was the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion. She unified the titles, like, you know, and
in the minor leagues, Jemal. In the minor leagues.
In the minor leagues. Big fish in a small pond. She was well on her way. Toxic Attraction was about to be a thing on SmackDown every Friday night.
Levi said Myri's going to Jersey All Pro Wrestling. I doubt it.
I mean, like, you know,
you show up there anyway.
Myron needs to go to a television deal with someone. Who that is going to be, I don't know. I just hope it's not AEW because they won't use it.
They're just going to bury him with everybody else, whether it's the AR Fox and all the other 1,000 people.
See, AR Fox is just now getting his flowers, though. Like, you know, like AR Fox doesn't need to be. Boom, he's on TV. That's all AR Fox needs to do.
I just put him as an example of like people they just signed, they announce they're all elite, and then you never see him again. Like AR Fox is gonna pop up maybe 2 weeks from now. He probably gonna be on Dynamite because Top Flight's fighting the Bucks tonight. But it just seems like they sign people and then they just be like, "Where are they? I haven't seen this person in a minute." You know, they've been on Dark for a while. Oh, okay. Let's see. Manny's declaring he's Vince McMahon. I
am the creator.
Vince McMahon is thirsty.
He's gonna
like Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon is thirsty. He's gonna inject a dose of poison in the show.
Levi Post, did Tessa get a divorce? Don't know. I just think they're just separate.
They're gonna get separated. It's over. Daga is not having it with her Crimson Chin, Clef the Boy Chin Wonder looking ass. Notice Ricochet got engaged real quick too. I peeped that. And he saw, and it was the same day, bro. No funny shit. It was the same day. They was like, "Oh, Tessa Blanchard cheated on Daga." Oh, word. Let me get married to Samantha right here. So I don't have to hear about it.
Waiting for this.
Damn, man, that's crazy. That's wild.
This whole industry is crazy.
Pro wrestling, son.
Pro wrestling makes no sense most of the time. Literally, it makes no
Pro
sense.
wrestling is a love
Shit
story.
that goes on. Again, if you were to make a series, a TV series called Pro Wrestling, and throw in all the elements of different promotions and characters and all that, bigger than Game of Thrones. All the drama that you get in this random shit and fights. Going like, what? Huh? Who? What? You go through every emotion every week watching wrestling. Whether it's laughter, action, like, oh, that was amazing.
Everything.
Tragedies. You get everything in this industry. Like, it's just all of it. It's just, you get your gossip, you know, your water cooler talk, your fantasy. You get the book
fantasy drafts, all that stuff. Fantasy booking, all of that, man. Pro wrestling is a love story that keeps on giving. Season never ends.
Season never ends. Love is a tragedy. That is it. But be sure to check out tomorrow's Untitled Mania Market Show, Raw's Retro on Friday, the Sharpshooter Wrestling Podcast on Saturday, the shorts for Jemal Picks, Three Faces of Jemal, the Mid-Card Mess Podcast. Be sure to check that out. What else? Just all the shit. It comes out. All the shit.
All the shit. All of it. It's such good shit.
Yeah, it's good
Vince
shit.
McMahon, he said, is such good shit.
Yeah, and by the end of all this, at the end of we do this show, breaking news, Mickie Man or so WWE to somebody else randomly. Like what?
Right? Yo, bro, it's gonna be WWE.
Yeah. Mattel has stepped up into the game and bought WWE.
Mattel bought WWE exclusive rights to toys.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Damn, son.
Yeah. It's still real to me, damn it. It is.
I still follow that page on Facebook. Shit is hilarious. They got the dankest wrestling memes.
Oh yeah, be sure to check out the wrestling deal breaker. And Jemal, who is your wrestling deal breaker? Mine was, of course, the Nasty Boys. If a girl I want to date and we're chilling, and she goes like, "Oh, I like wrestling." Oh yeah, who's your favorite tag team? The Nasty Boys. Give me the check. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's get this moving. What would be your absolute deal breaker?
In the events of the Royal Rumble coming up, it's got to be the real one, Enzo. It's got to be the real one, Enzo. Like every time that freaking I was in the Royal Rumble drawing, here comes Enzo on my number, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Ruin my shit. Ruin my chances. You're soft. You're sloppy. You're jalopy. What the fuck are you saying, my guy? I'm not saying that man is trash because he got some fire music though, but he was trash. Fuck.
He's gonna be in a Rumble this year.
That's the deal breaker.
Yeah.
You don't like Enzo Amore, do you, Genesis?
No.
Okay, thank God. See,
I was like, well, that's the end of this show. Let me hit this.
I'll show you.
I don't even want to see it. If you don't like him, I don't like him. He got beef.
Yes,
that is it.
Absolutely. I got new stuff coming out every week. Matches that you should watch. I'm gonna wear the Dominican golf hat like I did last time.
Why you want to be like that?
Genesis does not approve of my Dominican golf hat. No, it's not the golf hat. It's the Domino's hat. Where you slap that motherfucker on the table.
Hey, it's the season. It's the tax season. I got my visor on. I'm about to do my fucking tax season hat. That's what we about to get on. We about to do some bullshit with the visor on. About to get some money done. Oh, Manny will be logging on real quickie, but I don't know what he has to add to the show right now. I was about to end the show, Manny. It's like somebody got something to do, Manny. People got shit to do.
Manny with his classic run-ins on ETE. Yeah.
Manny's like what the Usos, just like, yeah, I'm gonna show up and
nah. Manny's like that universe mode where you don't need a run-in, but then a run-in happens anyway.
I swear, like SmackDown, whatever one, it was like always a random run in. Be like, oh, like you be Steve Blackman. Here comes Al Snow for the 100th time. Like, I think he's in my match.
With that same BGM music. Oh no, what's this? It's Al Snow. Oh, he come to fight it. Like, yo, that was SmackDown. Just bring it, bro. Niggas just came out of nowhere and just ruining your match. Dang, son.
Yes, we did, Wes. You are late. We reviewed Hard to Kill, and our review stands adequate. It was hard to kill. We reviewed it as a good show.
It was a bunch of hardcore, and it was very country.
Yep. A lot of people need to pack it up. Our short review, a lot of people need to pack it up.
That's why it was called Hard to Kill, because you can't let them go. It's hard to
let these guys go. They don't go.
Motherfucker was 72 years old.
Kicking ass. Who's stopping him?
Then he shows up again on Impact, bro. What's good with that? Like, what's good with that? Seen him in another match. I was like, come on, man. It's all right though. Oh, my boy.
Man, he has chat and has broken everything. There you go.
I wasn't going to bring this up today, but your promo you cut on Instagram. What was that about? Huh? You had your own CM Punk moment, and then no context.
Yeah. So yeah. No, there's these two wrestling groups that I'm a part of, right? The global wrestling family and the Wrestling is Everything. You see me wear the Wrestling is Everything shirt and stuff like that. So these niggas is beefing with each other, and they trying to put me in the middle of it, or they talking shit on my name on each side. So I had to address it. Like, I had to fucking address it, bro. Shit's out of pocket. Leave my name out of shit unless you're talking to me directly.
I figured I woke up. That came out Monday morning, and I woke up, and it was like maybe 7 a.m. I hadn't fully woken up, and then I see, like, why is he just angry?
I had a rough day that day too, and it was just a long day, so I just had enough. And then he was like, you had enough of these fucking kids. Like to see him.
Well, the idea was yesterday we had planned to put your face on top of CM Punk's body with that exact promo. With Tony Khan looking on like, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I worked on it. It just didn't come out the way I want.
Y'all should have done that and then speculated.
Oh, I could still do it.
I knew it wasn't about us.
Because you specifically said if you know who it's about, and it's not about us.
It wasn't.
Yeah, just it clearly ain't us.
So, yeah. But just so the world knows, if you got some shit to say, you fucking tell me.
Yeah, he ain't the man to
fucking tell me.
Yeah, here's my question.
Tell me directly. Don't be a fucking pussy. Don't be a fucking bitch. Don't be a fucking no. You talk to me direct.
That was the most Jay Briscoe moment of the promo ever. I'm just like, hold on.
Because shit will get bad for you.
Shit will be bad for you.
It will get bad for you.
So I don't know the format to honestly put this in, Manny. Why can't I upload these formats? Because I was just like, fuck it, I have whatever.
The only video format you can actually upload on here is MP4.
Oh, they can kiss my ass.
Sound pretty old.
Pretty old. The MP4 is the new. You still stuck at MP3?
I'm stuck on .wmvs.
Damn, we talking Flash, new
No,
graph.
that's .slv. That's .flv. That's how you know we're old.
That's when Netscape was the biggest internet.
Oh,
company.
Netscape. What did Marcus bring up to me the other day on Retro?
AOL?
AOL CD.
The AIM, when you had AIM, you had the sidekick.
Yeah, my site, my this.
Yeah, we're about to be.
Yeah, this is about to be the end of the show. We gotta end it. I gotta stop. But Levi said TNA might be the turn off for me with the nasty voice. Standing Manny is serious Manny.
Oh, he's standing.
Vince McMahon, baby.
I don't even know what prompted that. But,
I don't even know what prompted that.
Oh, later 5 fingers of somebody.
Oh, Black Snow. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mark Briscoe.
Oh, thank you.
Life sucks. You're welcome. Happy
Man,
birthday,
I
Genesis.
know, man.
And hold up, my dial up is on.
You still got that the AOL man's glitching.
Hey, hold on. If someone make a phone call right now, this stream is over. Now! Operation. I was in the middle of a game, Mom. I just make a phone call.
Mom, I was talking to my friend from Canada. Get off the phone.
The phone is a 45-year-old man. I don't know that.
That's when you had to go. That's when you had to go find the payphone and call COLL8.
100 collect.
Had to drink my stack or two just to get through the conversation.
Maybe we should add that to Retro Manny. The sponsored by 10-10-3-2-1 when I had to collect. Stacker 2.
I want to do that, but it's just like half of this stuff don't exist, so like it's hard to find the graphics for it to throw it up.
Following
So, like,
Stridex.
But every time they do a show sponsor on when we watch Retro Raw from that time, I always kind of want to bring it up. Because like when one of the shows was sponsored by N64's Glover, I did not know what that was.
All right, but I gotta wrap the show up. I gotta go. Some people gotta go to work.
You're just too nice to go to work.
I'm not. This is just me throwing on a sweater for the show.
Yo. Say it to my face, bro. Say it to my fucking face.
Yeah,
you don't like me on this show. Say it to my face.
I'm hungry.
Okay, I'm gonna get you something to eat.
All right.
I'm out of here, guys. I gotta go.
We're out of here.
I got a pregnant woman over here that needs some food.
Yeah,
All
Jamal's gonna get thrown through that door.
Horrible! To the door!
You know that's the only way we go viral.
Oh, you're the dude that got
watch
flung by his
your podcast host get thrown through a wall.
All right. We'll see you guys.
I'm just really hungry.
I got you. I'm gonna take you to everywhere you need to go right now. That was Genesis' hand, by the way. Say hi, Genesis. Gotcha. Say hi to the world.
I'm hungry.
This certainly became a sign. I'm hungry. Podcast for food right now.
You're supposed to buy me my burger. That's why.
You want Smash Burger?
I do.
Oh my god. All right.
This is divulged to every Saturday show where we start talking about food.
I want a milkshake.
So you could bring all the boys to the yard? I think not.
Yeah.
I think not.
Damn right.
Y'all are the worst. Y'all are the worst. I'm leaving.
Nah.
I can see.
I'm leaving. I'm done.
Because you know what you could have added? Instead of the na 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 Kimbe.
Oh
All right.
man,
That's
blow
it.
us up, man. I don't
putting
like
the
getting blown up,
graphic
but
up.
blow us up.
I'll put the end graphic up. We see you guys
R.I.P.
tomorrow.
Okay, we're not getting
Rest
blown
in
up
peace.
today. We're shooting for the sky, boys.
Reach for the sky, everybody.